My name is Leslie Angiano, and my proposition policy is about legalizing prostitution. So we know that in both pornography and prostitution, someone is paying for a sex service. Yet prostitution is illegal in mostly all states. Sex workers are seen as bad people in society, whereas the people in pornography are seen as actors. So, if a crime is victimless, then it should be legal. And I believe that government should not decide on moral issues. Throughout history, we've noticed how something banning something does not make it disappear, such as alcohol and drugs. Legalizing prostitution in the U.S. could make prostitution safer and lower STDs and health risks. First of all, if prostitution was legal, it would bring protection for the sex workers. And sex workers deserve their work to be recognized as work. If this is the case, then the government would provide them with rights and legal protections just like they would do for any other worker. For example, in the article titled Police Helps Short-Change Worker by Christy Wynn, declares that in New Zealand, a sex worker reported to the police about a client refusing to pay the worker, and the police escorted the man to the ATM. The author also writes that a police spokesperson said that the incident was common. It sounds remarkable, but it is a routine thing. Police would help any citizen having a disagreement, whether they're a sex worker or working at a pizza shop. So as we can see, in New Zealand, prostitution is legal, right? And sex workers are protected by the law. Sex workers can report crimes and not get arrested. American sex workers deserve the same protection and treatment from the police. If prostitution was legal, hopefully we would see the same empathy towards sex workers, and there would be an end to police harassment. Second of all, by making prostitution legal, it would lower STDs and health risks. If the government could monitor prostitution, they could provide sex workers with accessible health services. It is not fair that sex workers lack rights they shouldn't be entitled to, such as being safe and healthy. In the article titled "Decriminalize Prostitution" by Abigail Halt states, researchers studying prostitutes in Canada, India, and Kenya found that legalizing sex work could decrease HIV infections by 33% to 46%, which is great. For example, let's imagine that if it becomes regulated, then the clients would be forced to have a condom on during the entire time, right? And so therefore, preventing STDs and more. Sadly, this is not the case yet, since prostitution is illegal and clients take advantage of sex workers by demanding them for unprotected sex. And there's testimonies to prove that. For example, in the article titled "Sex Workers, HIV and AIDS" informs, sex workers have told us that when they ask a client to use a condom, he offers double the price to have sex without the condom. These women are trying to provide for their children and families, so they take the offer. So this proves that sex workers are constantly being manipulated by clients. Sex workers should be able to advocate safe sex and have someone, or especially the law, to protect them from people refusing this requirement. So in conclusion, if the United States were to legalize prostitution and make prostitution safer and lower STDs and health risks, the government already took the first step by legalizing prostitution in some parts of Nevada, right? But I feel like it is time that sex workers from other states and cities benefit from the regulated aspects of it. If the government is already economically benefiting from one state, then it should expand to more. Overall, in order to get rid of the stigma is by allowing prostitution to be recognized as a job and provide the same benefits. And that is it. Thank you.